It's already 6 hours past since Ash battled Burra and he is currently in Pokemon Center waiting for Gabite to get into his senses. Ash Ketchum, you can see your Pokemon, said Nurse Joy. Ash opened the door of the room where Gabite is kept under observation and he is glad to see that Gabite is already woke up. Hey Gabite, how are you feeling? Asked Ash as he sit beside him. Gabite gab, said Gabite. You are sorry for not listening me, asked Ash. Grab it Gab, said Gabite in approval. Don't worry, I think that the power boost you received from evolution is way too high for your body. I am not upset with you. You did put up a great fight, said Ash as he pet Gabite, stroking the neck made Gabite purr in happiness. And congrats for learning new moves, said Ash. Gabite gab, said Gabite. Once you get healthy, we will start training once again, asked Ash. Nurse Joy, when Gabite is ready to be discharged, asked Ash. He is fine, and he is ready to train and battle as well, said Joy. Okay, replied Ash. Ash and his friends are now sitting in a restaurant having their snack time. So Ash, have you decided on which Pokemon to use in Nimbasa City? Asked Iris. I have lots of choices to make Iris. Nimbasa City Gym is an electric-type gym and I have lots of option to battle there. But I want to give chance to my new captures as well, said Ash. I don't know what to do, asked Ash. I have an idea. Why don't you train new one with old one and interchange them for every gym battle? For example, in Nimbasa City you can battle with your Unova team and in next gym you can battle with old team and the list goes on, said Sylvan. Nice idea, said Ash. In this way you get plenty of time to train your new Pokemon, said Iris. Why don't we stay here for next 5 days? I want to train as much as possible, said Ash. Sure. I don't have any problem, said Sylvan. And me neither, said Iris. Next day Ash woke up early in the morning and he is in forest connected to Castelia City. Ash's Pokemon are tutoring there as teaching Tepig Fire Pledge and Fire Blast. Snorlax also assigned to teach Tepig and Pikachu Wild as teaching Tranquil Sky Attack, Aerial Ace and Brave Bird. Ivysaur is giving lecture to Snivy and Sawaddle on Giga Drain, Synthesis and is teaching Oshawott Water Pulse, Water Pledge and Ice Beam. Primeape teaching Scraggy Fire Punch, Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. Muck is busy with Venipede in teaching Sludge Bomb, Venoshock and Toxic. Kingler use Crab Hammer. Gabite stop Crab Hammer with Dual Chop, said Ash. Ash is focusing on improving the strength of Gabite. Crawdaunt and Croconaw are sparring with each other. Focus on your energy kiddo, said Primeape to the Scraggy. Once you learn the technique of using Ice Punch then it goes same for Thunder and Fire Punch. On other side, Kingler is putting up great fight with Gabite. Kingler used Crabhammer once again and this time Gabite stopped the attack with Dual Chop. But same thing cannot be say for Oshawott. Focus Oshawott, you have to forced work on mastering Aquajet, said Blastoise, and I can show you the technique of Water Pulse, Water Pledge and Ice Beam and you have to freeze it. 4 hours later Ash and his experienced Pokemon are done with showing all the techniques of the moves they decided to teach their juniors. Now it's time to master the moves. Ivysaur use Energy Ball, Pikachu counter it by Electro Ball, said Ash. Both Pokemon launch their elemental spheres that connected in mid-air which results into explosion. Now Pikachu use Electro Ball on that boulder to destroy it, said Ash as Pikachu launched Electro Ball once again on a big boulder which destroyed it completely. Tepig use Flame Charge, Pikachu use Wild Charge, said Ash. Both Pikachu and Tepig surrounded in their elements and charged at each other but Pikachu's electricity disappeared making both Pokemon stopped in mid-air. Take rest Pikachu and Tepig, we will resume after few hours. From past 2 days, Ash has been training hard. His Pokemon are close to master the new moves they were taught by their mentors. Oshawott, for you we have a new training regiment, Swaddle will attack you and you have to defend yourself, said Ash as Oshawott raises his Scalchop in the air. Without Scalchop. I will keep your Scalchop with me, said Ash taking Scalchop away from the Oshawott. Osha Osh Oshao, said the sea otter as he begs Ash to give Ash his Scalchop back. No Oshawott, it will help you a lot if you train without it. I can understand that this is part of you and you like it, but remember that you cannot rely on it and this training will help you in case you lost your Scalchop, said Ash making him sad. Oshawott, I promise, if you stop relying on your Scalchop more often, then I will give you a treat, said Ash. I will give everyone a treat, said Ash to his Pokémon. Upon mention of that, his Pokémon got excited. And for next 2 days Oshawott trained hard and to everyone's surprise he managed to battle without his Scalchop. Tepig use Fire Pledge, Oshawott counter Fire Pledge with Water Pledge, said Ash. Tepig and Oshawott glowed blue and red and then slammed their foot or arms on field, after which columns of water and fire moves towards each other. Upon contact with each other the attacks caused explosion. Oshawott use Aqua Jet, Tepig counter it with Flame Charge, said Ash. Oshawott surrounded in layer of water, Tepig covered in flames and both of them charged at each other knocking each other back. Tepig use Fire Blast, Oshawott use Water Pulse, said Ash. Tepig then formed one big orb of flame and then launched it at the Oshawott. Oshawott then formed Water Pulse and destroyed Fire Blast completely. Nice job both of you, said Ash praising the two Unova native Pokémon. Tepig and Oshawott, you both take rest, said Ash. Tranquil and Swellow, come here both of you, said Ash. Swellow, you will be defending yourself and I will ask Tranquil to attack you, said Ash, to which he nodded. Tranquil versus Swellow. Tranquil, are you ready? Asked Ash, to which it nodded. Tranquil, start with Sky Stack, said Ash. Tranquil flies up into the air, then turns around and flies straight down at the Swellow. Its body then becomes surrounded in a clear aura with white energy around it and it flies into the Swellow at top speed. Swellow used Double Team to evade the attack and strikes Tranquil with Steel Wing, making it fall on the ground. Tranquil flew back into the air and waited for Ash's command. Tranquil use Aerial Ace, said Ash as Tranquil flew high in the air and then dived down at Swellow and it then surrounded in white streaks of energy. Swellow then countered Aerial Ace with Sky Attack that results in energy explosion, knocking Tranquil back on the field. For final clash, Tranquil use Brave Bird, said Ash. Swellow then used Brave Bird as well. Swellow's Brave Bird overpowered Tranquil's Brave Bird and knocked down Tranquil. Trank, said Tranquil, clearly upset with the defeat, and then flew towards Swellow with wings glowing white, but Swellow is still powerful than Tranquil and dodged the attack successfully. That's Steel Wing, said Ash in awe. Tranquil, it's done. Come back, said Ash as Tranquil perched itself on Ash's head. You did amazing work by learning the 4 moves in 5 days and you should be proud on yourself. Swaddle and Snivy, come here, we gonna have target practice for you, said Ash. Ash then placed multiple targets around Swaddle and Snivy and asked them to destroy those targets. Snivy use Energy Ball, Swaddle use Seed Bomb, said Ash. In this way Ash ordered the duo to use newly learned attacks and to his surprise they showed good amount of control and accuracy in executing attacks. Finally it was time for Scraggy and Venipede to show off their new moves. Pikachu already mastered Wild Charge and is now learning Brick Break, Rock Smash, Thunder Punch, Focus Punch and Magnet Rise. Gabite is working on making his current moves stronger and learning Iron Head, Stealth Rock and Stone Edge. Primeape also taught Scraggy a long-range attack which Ash really appreciated a lot. He is acting like a real mentor, even all of his seasoned Pokémon acting like a real mentor as they knew what is helpful for his new rookie teammates. Venipede use Venoshock, Scraggy use Focus Blast, said Ash. Ash knew that Scraggy would be a great asset to his team. He believes in Scraggy's learning and battling ability. Scraggy's Focus Blast was on target without A's attack was also good. Final training continued for next 2 hours before Ash decides to wrap up. Okay everyone, that's enough for today, said Ash, making his Pokémon cheer in happiness. Kingler, Snorlax, Muck, Crawdont, Gabite, Swellow. Do you guys want to go back to Kanto? Asked Ash. After thinking a lot, the 6 Pokémon nodded. Okay then, I will call you back in future, said Ash. 1 hour later, Ash is back with new set of team. He exchanged Kingler, Snorlax, Muck, Crawdont, Gabite, Swellow with Noctowl, Tauros, Glalie, Torkoal, Heracross and Sceptile. So you got another set? Asked Iris. Yes, want to meet them? Asked Ash, to which she nodded. I want to meet them as well, said Sylvan. Sure. Come out everyone, said Ash, sending his other Pokémon. Noctowl, Tauros, Glalie, Torkoal, Heracross and Sceptile came out of their balls and started to look at their surroundings. Ash's other Pokémon were out as well, but one Pokémon in particular was not happy about idea of Heracross being here. Hera, said Heracross as he darts toward Ivysaur only to suck pollen out of the flower. Ivy, said Ivysaur as he sends Leech Seed at Heracross, stopping him in mid-track. Heracross, you still eat pollen out from Ivysaur's bulb, said Ash. Hera, said Heracross. You know Ivysaur don't like this, right? Asked Ash, to which he nodded.